Jeremy Lin is not having a good offseason, and frankly, I feel bad for this man because I still think this guy can still have something in the NBA. So, what teams do I personally think could need a guy like him? This is TGTV Take Mode, and today we'll be talking about the 5 teams that Jeremy Lin should go to, and the teams that should consider him. Because really, I think these 5 teams need to consider him. I think they do. I really think so. So let's start with number 5, the Portland Trail Blazers. Now, the Blazers this offseason, pretty good offseason so far. So far, a good B+. Overall, there's one position right now it's actually 2, power forward, but also you need a backup point guard. Yes, they have Anthony as a Blazers fan. I know they have him. But the thing is, though, are you really willing for a guy at that age? And yes, everybody's talking about him on Portland right now, and clearly he is the future of the Blazers organization. But is he ready to take that next step to be the second backup point guard behind Damian Lillard? And to me, everywhere I go, everybody's suggesting Jeremy Lin to the Blazers, and personally, I think that wouldn't be a bad fit. Not only that, they would need a guy with at least some experience. Yes, I know. Jeremy Lin did not hardly play in the finals. Well, he did for a few minutes, but that's about it. But still, when we look at the Portland Trail Blazers, they're missing some players with great experience. Now, they did add Paul Gasol, who to me is going to help Zach Collins a lot. But they do need a backup point guard. And frankly, their bench is looking like their bench looks legit. And when Nurk comes back, then that team, wooey. Okay. And number 4, the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers, okay, personally, and no bias, this is 100% legit. I'm not buying the Lakers yet. There's some questions I have with the Lakers. Number 1, do you have a bench? And number 2, do you have a point guard? And to me, we look at the Lakers this offseason. They really, they traded for Anthony Davis, gave up literally their entire future away. But when we talk about the Lakers, what's the one thing not a lot of people are talking about? Their bench. Now, you could say Danny Green's a good bench player. Okay. True.
All you say is trash, okay?
Who else? I mean, yes, they have DeMarcus Cousins, but Cousins has not been the same player since, before that injury he suffered with New Orleans. JaVale McGee, I don't understand that one. I don't think people are mentioning things like that with the Lakers. And to me, even though, yes, we all remember he was a Laker, but to me, I think he just fits their system. And to me, the Lakers, either way, need a starting point guard and a backup point guard. And who knows, maybe Jeremy Lin could be one of LeBron's favorite players. And number 3, and we got to go back, the New York Knicks. Okay. All right. The Knicks, you could arguably say that those were the best moments of Jeremy Lin's career. You could say that. You could. And really, the Knicks at this point, what the heck do they have anything to win for? They got 6 power forwards, and most of them are good. Those power forwards are good, and don't be surprised if the Knicks decide to trade one of them. But really, if Jeremy Lin, to me, would have to end his career, it's going to be on the New York Knicks. I personally think he would do that. And like I said, this is the Knicks, and yet they're idiots. Too many. You got 5 power forwards, I believe. How many power forwards do you need? Seriously. All right, number 4. Number 4. And number 2, Utah Jazz. The Jazz, another team I'm not gigantically settled with. Not completely. A little, but not completely. Number one, do the Jazz really have a bench? To me, the Jazz, I think a team that people are somewhat over talking about. Like, yes, they have made moves like getting Mike Conley and Bogdanovich. But do they have a bench? And how healthy can Bogdanovich be? I mean, not Bogdanovich, Mike Conley be? How healthy can he be? Because that is the problem with him. He can't stay healthy long enough, and he's right up there with one of the best players to not be in an All-Star appearance so far. And the Jazz, another thing I need to question for the Jazz, can Bogdanovich play defense? Because to me, he's a question because a man who just had his best season, but yet he's in his 30s. You give him that high of a contract, but yet he can't play defense. So, yeah, and plus to me, they don't really have a gigantic, huge bench. So really, Jeremy Lin to the Utah Jazz, I think, really would help them a bit. And we have the New Orleans Pelicans. I know, this one's just a random one, but really, there's not that many spots left. The New Orleans Pelicans, to me, need a player with at least good playoff experience. Really good playoff experience. And yes, even though, maybe who knows, maybe that finals ring could just be the answer for that. I don't know. But anyway, New Orleans, young team, they need players, in my opinion, with great experience. And if they can get Jeremy Lin, because I will be honest with you, he is better than Lonzo Ball. I think everybody knows about that right now. So let's not make an argument about that. But still, though, they need a guy with a good experience. And I think he can help New Orleans have that experience. Will it be enough to get them into playoffs? Maybe. Just maybe. So, overall, Jeremy Lin, yes, like I said before, he has had a rough offseason. In recent reports that he might actually play in the Asian Basketball League, the basketball league in Asia, to play with his brother. And I still think this man belongs in the NBA. I still think he does. Jeremy Lin, there's still some spots, and I think the teams I mentioned are good spots. And I think I mentioned too much good details, I think, for this guy. Like I said, I think there's still a chance for him to be in the NBA, but it's just hard to see this guy, what he's going through, like this. No teams are answering him, and really, I don't know, I just really feel bad for this guy. Really do. So what do you guys think? Which team do you think Jeremy Lin should go to? And you can give me your top 5 if you want. Leave a comment down below, hit the like button, share it with your friends, subscribe to more videos like this one. This is TCTV Tank Mode. Signing off. And I think that just tells you where I want him to go. So, yeah. TCTV Tank Mode. Signing off.